Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this four-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Bob Friend, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Set to get his day started, Carl Hicks. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Ross has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Now another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3. 3. 4. Take the base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carl Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push the run across.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sexton has a .280 batting average. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let this.
Play ball. Ball four. Pitch to ball.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the sixth.
Carlos Correa.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Let's play ball. He's out. Three. He's out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 27, Jim York.
Stepping up now, Carl Hicks. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the seventh, you're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Now batting, Richie Sexson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Sexton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Runners on the move for second, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going. And with it, the Mariners move out in front 3-2.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Seattle Mariners jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Bob Friend takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Number 48 closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line for the